So Kawada is a great example, and it's twofold. One, because it's from the mandate that happened in Los Angeles for panic buttons. Uh, and when we started talking to them, they were wanted panic buttons, and they asked us about some other devices, and we said, well, great, but let's wait because the ROI. Let's make sure the ROI is really there for the other things you want to add in. And we've talked to lots of different customers about other things that they want to add into. About a year into the program, one of the head of maintenance came and Greg came and talked and said, "Hey, we kind of have a problem. We have a water tower that ran dry." And he goes, "It would have been great if we had known about it before customers started complaining about it." And I was like, called me. I kind of scratched my head. I was like, Shh. And then I went back to the tech team. I was like, "Hey, can we solve this?" And because we had the platform already set up, and because we're operate on LoRa, which has a ton of different solutions, we identified two or three options. And within a week, we had tested them. And then within a week and a half after that, we started the installation process. So and so this was something that prior to Greg calling us, we had never thought of that being a solution that was needed. But it's one of the key things we do is we listen, and we're actually very open and actually appreciate it when customers come and tell us what their problems are, because that's actually how we get smarter. Is what are the real use cases? Because we could be the engineers in the room and come with these great ideas, but if it's not what a customer needs or wants, then it's worthless. And so in this case, they came to us because they had to do the panic buttons. Um, sure, they thought it was a good idea for safety, but we never thought of the water cooling towers until they came in and talked to us about it. And so we were able to solve it in quick order. And it was and so the last part is kind of the last use case is we're always looking with them and looking at their kind of their line item budgets at the end of the year of what have been unexpected costs that have hit them. And so then we start working backwards and okay, is there a solution to help reduce that cost? So Kawada is a great solution. One, they had to do it, and two, how they've been able to expand their system after they'd already installed it, and we're very easily able just to add it in there. Again, from the previous slide, to lower the total cost of ownership because it's already installed. Very simple to add. Rajesh, Vanessa, anything I'm missing? Clarification points on this one?
No, I think that's a great example of, I think you made the point that this is not a use case we had anticipated, but at the same time, I'd say, sort of from an engineering standpoint, we had anticipated in the sense that by making a very general API and interface, we were confident that we would be able to, exactly meet these kinds of sort of unexpected or unknown use cases.
Yeah, actually, that's a really key point because, and hand fingers, the way that the platform and the application and the technology is built, it's a very robust platform that allows these other devices to happen. So it's why we're able to add this water level sensor. It's also the reason why we're able to seamlessly add radios such as the Motorola Moto Turbo radios, which are the big ones that people traditionally see, along with their Talk 25, the TLK 25, which is a whole nother solution. It's about the same size as a panic button. So key point, while it's very easy for the customer to simply add, it's because the work has been done up front to be able to add these devices in. So thanks for the clarification point, Rajesh.